The Fit4Less 2000-watt Pure Sine Wave Inverter acts like a translator for electricity. It takes the 12-volt DC power, like what's in a car battery, and changes it into 120-volt AC power, the kind that comes from your wall outlets at home. This Fit4Less 2000-watt Pure Sine Wave Inverter makes a smooth, clean wave of electricity, which is important for many of your electronics. Think of it like a gentle, rolling wave at the beach, not a choppy, uneven one. This clean power helps your devices run better and last longer, especially sensitive things like computers, TVs, and even some medical equipment you might use for camping. This Fit4Less 2000-watt Pure Sine Wave Inverter comes with 2 regular AC outlets, just like the ones in your house. So, you can plug in lamps, small appliances, or even a keyboard if you need to work on the road. It also has a USB port that gives out 5 volts, which is perfect for charging your phone or tablet. For extra convenience, it includes a wired remote with an LCD screen. This lets you turn the inverter on or off and see how it's doing without having to be right next to it. Plus, it has safety features, and the outlets are IP54 ETL approved, meaning they are protected against splashes and dust, which is good news for camping scenarios. Setting up the Fit4Less 2000-watt Pure Sine Wave Inverter is made easier with the included OFC battery cables and a wrench to tighten the connections. These cables are like the strong tubes that carry the power from your battery to the inverter. Inside the inverter, there's a fuse to protect everything from electrical problems, just like a safety switch in your house. While it doesn't come with free gifts like some other products, the main gift is the ability to use your regular electronics when you're away from a wall socket. Customer service is there if you have any questions or issues along the road. Pros: Pure Sine Wave 2 AC outlets, IP54 sockets, ETL approved, DC 5V 2 amp USB, LCD wire. Remote, OFC battery cables, fixing wrench 12V to 120V AC 2000-watt power cons. Some remote kit issues: input terminals durability, may not start all less than 2000-watt loads, needs sufficient DC power, inductive loads need surge power, not for all 110 versus 60 Hz devices, AC power to output will damage, either total power umption, fan can be relatively loud, significant power drain at idle, LCD remote may lack watt readings, no AC hardwire lugs, no USB-C ports, no pre-charge circuit, cannot be used as a UPS, cannot charge the battery features. 2000-watt Pure Sine Wave 12V to 120V AC 2 AC outlets, IP54 ETL approved, DC 5V 2 amp USB, LCD wire remote, OFC battery cables, input terminals, fixing wrench, Fit4Less brand. This Fit4Less 2000-watt Pure Sine Wave Inverter changes 12-volt DC power from a battery into 120-volt AC power, like what you use at home. It has 2 outlets to plug in regular devices. The outlets are IP54 approved, which means they are protected from dust and splashes of water. It also has a USB port to charge phones or other small electronics. A wired remote with an LCD screen lets you control the inverter from a distance. It comes with strong copper battery cables and a tool to help connect it to your battery. This inverter makes clean power, so it's safe for sensitive electronics. This Fit4Less 2000-watt Pure Sine Wave Inverter changes 12-volt DC power from a battery into 120-volt AC power, like what you have in your house, so you can use regular electronics in places without wall outlets. It has 2 outlets that are protected from splashes, a USB port for charging phones, and comes with cables to connect to your battery and a remote to turn it on and off. However, the remote might have some problems, and the parts where you connect the battery might not be super strong. Also, even though it says 2000 W, it might not be able to start all devices that use less than that, especially things like refrigerators that need extra power to turn on. It needs a good amount of battery power to work well, and it's not meant for all types of 110 versus 60 Hz devices or to be connected to AC power. Keep in mind how much power your devices use together, and that the fan can be noisy and it uses some power even when nothing is plugged in. The remote might not show how many watts are being used, and it doesn't have certain connection types like AC hardwire lugs or USB-C ports. Nor does it have features like a pre-charge circuit, UPS function, or battery charging.